So you entered into a contract for your business with another business, and now you're not getting paid by the other business, or you don't want to pay the other business because they didn't do what they agreed to do. What's going to happen? I'm Mike Steger. I'm an intellectual property and business attorney. And today I'm going to talk about some things that you need to know in your contracts about dispute resolution. So you signed a contract. Hopefully you read it. It's a complicated contract. Hopefully you had your attorney read it. But there are three main things that are going to come into play if you've got a dispute with the other party to your contract. First, if there's a dispute, where is it going to go? Where will it be heard? Will it be heard in arbitration, which is private with an arbitrator that you have to pay, and usually an arbitration service that you have to pay, or are you going to go to court? There are pros and cons to both of those, but you want to know where you have to go. And it's going to depend where you want to go, in part on the size of the dispute, how complicated it's going to be, how quickly you want it to be resolved. But this is something that's going to be in the contract, and whatever is in the contract is going to control. The second thing is, if your dispute's going to go to court, where is it going to go to court? What court is going to be in charge? If you're in New York and the other party's in California, hopefully your dispute can be heard in New York. You generally want to be in a court close to where you are. You don't have to travel. You can have your local attorney. A lot of times it depends on the law that you want to apply, but this is something you want to know up front where it's going to happen. Then the third thing is, if you win your case, can you recover your attorney's fees from the other side? In general, under what's called the American rule, if there's a contract dispute, each party pays their own attorney's fees. This seems like it's not really fair, but if you have a provision in the contract that says the winning party gets their attorney's fees, that can be a powerful lever to settle a dispute or make sure that the other party behaves. In my experience, a lot of times, if there's a solid attorney's fees provision that says, if party A breaches the contract, party B gets to recover their attorney's fees, that's a strong incentive for party A to behave during the course of the contract. But these are all things you should know up front. I've run into a lot of issues where clients come in, they don't really know what their dispute resolution is. They didn't read it before they signed the contract. If you have any questions about any of these issues, I'm Mike Steger. I'm an intellectual property and business attorney. Be glad to go over your contract with you.